everyone. How are you tonight? I'm so pleased to see you. Thank you for being here in this beautiful venue that I love in the warmth. All right. Well, I'm taller now than I was at sound check. Hold on. There we go. Well, my name is Mary Scholz. I'm originally from Philadelphia. I live in Los Angeles, and the song's called California. I knew about you like I knew about California. I knew it was true, but I fought and tried to fly away. Ooh, all that I do seem to push me in a west direction. And knowing all I could lose, still I knew it was the only way. Ooh. The way that you move me, well, it put me in a tough position. But seeing all that you do, well, I knew I couldn't walk away. Ooh. Again, and I can hardly move. There are good things in this life we try to fight, but we know that we must choose. I love this ice delivery to the fan, keeping everybody cool. Thank you. I feel like it's going to be a heavy on the water for me show. Okay. You know what's fun is that I played right here exactly 1 year ago to the date, which was completely coincidental and accidental when I booked the show. I wasn't going for that, but then I realized and I thought that was really fun. How many folks were here at that show? Yes, okay. Well, thank you for coming back, and thank you to those of you who are new. For those who were here, you'll hear a few familiar tunes and stories and some new things, and for everybody else, welcome to the show. I did not write this song during that time that we're tired of talking about, which at this point could be so many times, but I mean the pandemic, though it feels like it fits right into that time frame. You know, to make it through this life, you have to be a go-getter, and that's totally fine, but very exhausting, especially when you're in a funk and you know that the only person who's going to get you out of it is yourself, and that stinks, and that's what this is about. Inside my lonesome for too long. I've been living inside my walls like I belong. I've been wondering, stumbling, mumbling every song. And I'd do anything for anyone if they could get me out and take me home. Inside this dream like I'm alive. I've been living inside my self-made compromise. I've been wondering, stumbling, mumbling every line. And I'd do anything for anyone if they could get me out and stay alive. This is just a postcard of the sea. This is just a fragment of the thing I can be. Night is close to my eyes and days are all the same. I've been living inside my walls. Mumbling everything. And I'd do anything for anyone if they could get me out and take the blame. This is just a postcard of the sea. This is just a fragment of the thing I can be. Inside my lonesome for too long. I've been living inside my walls like I belong. I've been wondering, stumbling, mumbling every song. And I'd do anything for anyone if they could get me out and take me home. If they could get me out and take me home. If they could get me out and take me home. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to go through. I think I'm going to give you my the inside scoop. I'm going to go through 3 different tunings on this guitar in various moments, and then I've got one in that. That guitar's in a different tuning as well. And of course, I have the piano. Last time I was here, I had the one guitar, and I said someday I'll have 6 guitars on stage. So right now, I've upgraded to 2 guitars and a keyboard. So thank you for manifesting with me. We're getting there. Okay, so what year was it? 2014. 2014. I was on the road. And that's the end of the story. No. That is all I remember, though. No, I was on the road for 3 months promoting a record that I had released that year. And I love to travel. I love to tour. It's like my favorite part about the job is getting to play the shows and meet the people and see the towns and all that good stuff. But I find like people expect it to be like a big writing time for artists. You know, you're on the road and you're inspired, and so you're writing. But for me, a lot of times, like, I'm so focused on, like, what time do we have to be there and what is happening with these cars and whatever, and then you get there and you're playing the songs you're playing for your shows. So maybe I'm collecting a lot of inspiration, but not writing directly. And 3 months is a long time to be going and traveling and singing and then not writing anything. So I had been going through a little bit of a dry spell where writing was concerned. And I got back to Los Angeles, and I was hanging out with my roommate waiting for his parents because they were in town, because we were going to write. We were going to write. We were going out to dinner. And they were late, so I picked up my guitar and I started to noodle around a little bit. And I realized that I was writing, which is very exciting because I thought that my career might be over. So, okay, I can still be a writer. That's good. And then they showed up, and I had to stop. And I was like, that's fine. So we got in the car. I don't remember why, but we got into 2 separate cars. And we started driving to dinner, and we got to a red light. And I turned to my roommate, and I said, please tell your parents that I love them, and I'm sorry. And I got out of the car, and I ran home, and I wrote this song. Because I find sometimes if you let it go, it leaves. And the trick is knowing when to let it go and when to get out of the car and chase after it. You know I see you across the room. You watch me smile, you watch me move. I won't pretend it's not just fine. I'll let you watch me anytime. Nights like this, drawing close the moments we choose to miss, and we won't say a word. It's the loudest silence you've ever heard. There it is. But do you hear the way I feel? And can you see the way I try to keep myself from going across that line? Why do we try? say some things that I can't stand. I tell myself that I'd be better with a different man, but I just can't see past the way you look at me. And I can hear the way you feel, and I can see the way you try to keep yourself from going across that line. Why do we try? Well, we could say the words, but we both know it hurts sometimes. Tell me, why is it worth if we just end up saying goodbye? And I don't wanna lose this me and you. But I know you feel the way I feel. I know you try, 'cause we both try to keep ourselves from going across that line. Why do we try? Why don't we try? Just kiss me goodnight. Thank you. You know, guitars are very finicky in the changing weather or in the breeze, or, you know, they're very particular. And when the weather changes, they need an adjustment. And honestly, I have grown, that used to be frustrating or annoying, but I have grown to appreciate and love it, because that's quite a human trait. I get also bothered when the weather changes and I'm not in the right attire. I'm too cold, I'm too hot. And so I always like to use it as a reminder to myself, like, it's okay, take a moment, readjust, it's fine. Okay, well, so we've warmed up with a couple tunes. I'm gonna launch into some like topical shit. Last year, when I was here, I played a few songs. I played a song called Masked Men, which I had just written. It was right after the first ice raids in LA, which had happened like right before I left town. And actually, I am wearing this bracelet that the bartender here at the time, I think was it Molly? Molly gave me this bracelet after the performance, which was so sweet, and I have worn it every day since. It says "No Kings" and has a protective evil eye on it, and I really appreciate that. Well, tell her I said thank you. You know, how to start, where to start, so many things. I am realizing that my reaction to things, you know, I tend to write a lot of material about self-discovery and self-journey and self-love and trust. And then when these things happen in the political world, which is not political because it's just, it's everything. It's every piece of our lives. It affects everyone. My reaction, I feel, this is where the Philly comes out, right? I've lived in California for 15 years. I write a lot of California-style material, but when things like this happen, it's very like it really, my rage is immediate. And a lot of the material I write about it is very judgy, I think in an appropriate way. So this is not directed at you, it's directed at the powers that be. Well, someone told me I should be like worried about people's feelings, the people who are making bad choices and hurting other people when I write my songs. So I thought that was crazy, and this is part of that. Does it keep you up at night to think about the voting rights you've confiscated? Does it ever cross your mind to think about how over time you're user-dated? I mean to ask you how you feel. I mean, do you know that it's real? The implication of the progress you repeal. You like the power, it feels nice and that's your deal. Does it keep you up at night to think about the dilly lights so concentrated? Does it ever cross your mind to think about the overtime? And does it ever cross your mind the torturing of humankind you've cultivated? I mean to ask you how you feel. I mean, do you know that it's real? The implication of the progress you repeal. It's a powerful time for you. Don't waste it in other people's shoes. Just soak up all the beer and the booze stored in the cabinet of the people's fools. The ones selected to break all the rules, banning the books and defunding the schools, protecting the pedals and painting the pools, and banning the bomb in the country that's blocking the fuel. I mean to ask you how you feel. I mean, do you know that it's real? The implication of the progress you I feel like the people who are making decisions to harm others should be forced to listen to this chord over and over and over again while they do it. And for the rest of us, a little resolution. Thank you. So, on that note, I have been doing this thing for a little over a year for this iteration. I did it a few years ago as well. For every Wednesday, I do a live stream on Instagram. I go live for like 10 to 15 minutes at noon Pacific with a list of action items, things that you can do from your home, from your phone, ways to contact your representatives, things to contact them about, etc. Just to create a space for people who are overwhelmed and think like, I don't know what to do. Just to create a space for us to do things together. It's called On Wednesdays We Write Letters. It's at noon every Wednesday, and if you can't make it to the live stream, the list is always available on my website so that you can go through it yourself and do it at your own pace. Today, however, I had to cancel it because I was driving. I had no cell service and didn't have the opportunity to update the list. So, with the exception of today, I do this every Wednesday. And I will have to update that list, but it'll probably be updated by Friday. I'll say that. All right. This is my reminder, PSA, to all my friends, and you're all my friends, not to spend your time Googling your exes. But do spend time tuning your guitar. Hold on. 2 years, and I decided that I'm missing you. It's been a few years, so I decided to listen to the things we listen to. Oh, the music that we loved. Oh, it's singing in my bones. Delicious poison spreading through my veins. Oh, the words we'd always say and the games we'd always play. They're playing back like pictures in a frame. Oh, when will we find ourselves together? I mean, it's fine that we find ourselves apart. Oh, I know that it all was for the better. But sometimes I just miss my broken heart. Oh, let me dig into you. The way that I woke, like it was nothing, like we lost no time. The way that I woke, like it was nothing, was dangerous to keeping me alive. Oh, the work that I had done and the stories I had spun about the way I didn't need your love. Oh, they're ripping at the seams with each sentimental dream. And here I thought I'd had enough. Oh, when will we find ourselves together? I mean, it's fine that we find ourselves apart. Oh, I know that it all was for the better. Sometimes I just miss my broken heart. Oh, let me dig into you. And would you be kind and rewind? Would you meet me in my mind? Oh, it's not that I wanna try. No, I just wanna taste you one more time. When will we find ourselves together? I mean, it's fine that we find ourselves apart. Oh, I know that we all's for the better. Sometimes I just miss my broken heart. Oh, when will we find ourselves together? Oh, I mean, it's fine that we find ourselves apart. Oh, I know that it all was for the better. Sometimes I just miss my broken heart. Oh, let me dig in. Oh, let me dig in. Oh, let me dig into you. Thank you. I'm gonna switch to piano. Saying ahead of time that walking with the mic makes me feel like a game show host. No Price is Right fans in the house. All right, this song is an oldie but a goodie. That 3-month tour I was talking about was for the record that this was like the first single from. And, you know, we are so lucky when we are in the position to make choices for ourselves and our lives. And, you know, it's funny how these things shift and change as we grow older and see the way that the world works. And, you know, at the time when I wrote this, when I was young, I'll say really young, all I wanted was to be able to make my own choices, decide what I was going to do, where I was going to go. And then I got to be an adult, and I was like, oh, God, someone help, please. Help me make a choice. There's too many of them. So this is about the hard choices that you have to make, that are worth making for yourself and not letting someone else make for you. Can I leave? Can I let it all go? Can I just walk away from the life that we lived into all I don't know? Can I follow my heart? Does it lead me to you? And will I regret all the things that I said, or the things that I couldn't help but do? Where is my life? Tell me, where did it go? I saw for a moment the way it could shine, and I lost all control. And where is my light guiding me through? And how can I see past the days and the words when all I can see is you? Oh, give me the space to return, and give me the lessons to learn. There has to be reasons for bridges we burn. Well, is it all here if I walk away? Will I look back and see all of the things that I thought I needed and wish I'd stayed? Or will I stand tall and know I chose right? And will I still feel all the strength that I feel after every cold and lonely night? Oh, give me the space to return, and give me the lessons to learn. There has to be reasons for bridges we burn. Or do we just burn down every road I've been on? Burn down every memory and every last song. Burn down all the things that I thought I did wrong. Oh, 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 Can I leave? Can I let it all go? Can I just walk away from the life that we've built into? I don't know. Oh. Thank you. Okay. I found this song. I found this song on my phone there was a video I had taken. I was staying in San Francisco at the home of a lovely artist couple that were hosting a house concert that I was performing at. And it was like, I don't know, the next morning or something. And it's like a video at the upright piano. And I think it was 2015, 2016 maybe. And I discovered it like years later and ended up putting it on my last record. It was the early stages of some of the massive friction that we're experiencing between groups of people. And I wrote this song about, like, you know, if you're unable or unwilling to have a conversation and understand each other, then we'll never move forward. And I still believe that to be true, but it's a lot harder to want to do that right now. And I think what we have to remember is to is that we all need to punch up instead of at each other, but also hold people accountable for doing and saying shitty things. See, I can't go all the way there to this like a kumbaya land. It's really hard for me. I guess it's real tough. If we listen to each other, babe, take the time to understand. Not the way you're talking at the mirror to yourself to feel the upper hand. If we start a conversation now, take the time to work it out. We could give up all our grand illusions, that alone is what this life's about. But you don't want to talk to me. You don't want to talk to me. You just think that everything is turned against you and it sentenced you to your misery. Keep breathing in the air I breathe, pretending you're not next to me. And we can wander through this life and wonder what's becoming of your sanity. There's some cool drums on the record. You're gonna have to just imagine it with claps and snaps, okay? You got it? So you wanna go down swinging now and declare your victory. You're the only one with difficulties in your life and compromises to your dreams. And you only have yourself to thank and everybody else to blame. And the fact that we have differences of opinion is an unforgiven shame. So you don't want to talk to me. You don't want to talk to me. You just think that everything is turned against you and it sentenced you to your misery. Keep breathing in the air I breathe, pretending you're not next to me. And you can wander through this life and wonder what's becoming of your sanity. It's all that you want to see. Thank you. Okay. What's that? Did someone say something to me? I thought I heard Tofu Nightclub. Was that a thing in town here? It is not. Thank you.
Nightclub would be a great band name, though.
I love that. Thank you, by the way, Becca. nice up here. And to all the staff and beautiful humans here. All right, I'm gonna do something risky. I'm feeling risky. It's a 6 p.m. show, and I think that's the time for risky business, right? I'm gonna play something brand new I've never performed, and I just finished the other day. Is that cool? Okay, thank you. I was having a lot of nights where I was sleeping, but very aware of everything else happening in the house, outside, sirens, people. Just not very restful. But one of the times I got up in the middle of the night in that space, I had this first line come to my mind, so. Sometimes I wonder if I really sleep at night, or if I'm standing up sideways with my thoughts in fight or flight. Sometimes I wonder if I'll ever get it right, or if I'm standing up sideways with no rest behind these eyes. Hard to imagine what a simple dream could be, one without reckless abandon or the need for being free. Hard to imagine if I'd really feel like me, if I just sit in the silence and collect up all these dreams. Peaceful as it seems, I'm drifting in and out of every dream. Peaceful as it seems, I'm reckoning with life inside the time we spend between. Sometimes I wonder if I really sleep at night, or if I'm standing up sideways with my thoughts in fight or flight. Sometimes I wonder if I'll ever get it right, or if I'm standing up sideways with no rest behind these eyes. I like that I left my reference sheet as far away from myself as I possibly could have on this stage. Oh boy. Okay, so I know I I gave you a whole spiel about not writing while I'm traveling, and then I sang you a song I was writing when I was in San Francisco while I was traveling, and I'm gonna sing another song I started when I was in Atlanta while I was traveling. So I guess the point is that, you know, it's like a game of roulette. Who knows? Will I write on the road? Maybe, maybe not. But I started this song. I was in Atlanta. I was sitting on the back porch of, like, my best friend from growing up lives in Atlanta now, and it was just me on her back porch amidst the trees. And I started the song, but then I couldn't finish it. And that's like a weird thing as well with songwriting. Like that song I just played you, I wrote in like 30 minutes. And this song I started and I couldn't finish for months. I think it was a whole year before I found the second verse. And I just did that with another song I had started, another political one, which I was like, I gotta finish this, but I don't know what to say next. And then I had to wait for like some other crazy shit to happen to be like, that's my next verse. But this is not about that. But I just think it's an interesting thing that some things come fully, like right away. Even if you have to work at them, they arrive. And other things you have to wait for and trust and live more. Like I have to trust, I have to live more life before I know where this goes. And isn't that just a lesson for life itself? Sometimes it feels like we should know at one moment what to do next, where to go next, etc. And even though we have a certain feeling about things, maybe it's not fully clear. And I think a lot of times that's because we don't have all the information yet. Waiting for me, weighed me down again. Thank you. Feels nice to sing that song. I haven't done it in quite a while. I haven't had a guitar with me in this weird version of open A flat. That song, those blah 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 blah. I gotta get myself together. Whew, here we go. Let me try that again. The lyrics from that song are what are on the t-shirts and tank tops and crop tops that I have over here on the merch table, which is "And I with my hope and my sorrow begin again." Change my mind. I'm gonna change guitars. How's everybody feeling? Good? Thanks for being here on a Wednesday night. I really appreciate that. Sometimes it's a relief to go out on a Wednesday, and sometimes it's a real pain. So I appreciate you. Is it summertime for you, young one? We out of school? I'm gonna guess yes. Actually, I teach for a bachelor's program, songwriting and lyric writing, at a school in Los Angeles, and it's finals week there. And so I gave my students projects, and I hit the road. Bye. Turn it in via the internet. See you later. All right, this song is I like to introduce it as my love song to our bad habits. I think that we have a lot of things that we do, that we pick up, that we consider bad habits, and maybe they are not the best for you, but I think that we do it for the sake of having a moment in the day to ourselves. There's so much going on. Life is busy. The outside world is insane, and there's just like a lot coming at you at all times. And so there are just things that we do for ourselves to create just a moment alone, which is more like a meditation, I think, than we realize. So, for example, I don't smoke cigarettes, but I do envy a cigarette break. And I enjoy a good cup of coffee in the morning. Just only becomes a bad habit when I'm on the road and I drink a lot more coffee than I ought to. So, cheers to that. That's what I'm going to do the rest of this week. Over-caffeinate. Every day. Is that right? No, that's not right. See, not enough caffeine yet. As it turns out, I could have had more. Every day, every hour slips away, but when I feel it pass, somehow still nothing lasts, except for the ringing in my ears. Go to work, pay your bills, do your best, but when I can't relax, it's going by much too fast, preying on the worst of my fears. So give me that cigarette so I can take a step outside. Or give me that early morning coffee so I can feel alive. Let me be alone in the quiet of my step outside. Oh, give me that early morning coffee so I can feel alive. Let me be alone in the quiet of my mind. There's just too much noise here, and I need to feel fine. And I hear them talking, and I see them talking while all the world rushes by. And I keep pretending that all this is ending while keeping my feet to the fire. And I am tired. I am tired. So give me that cigarette so I can take a step outside. Give me that early morning coffee so I can feel alive. Let me be alone in the quiet of my mind. There's just too much noise here, and I need to feel fine. There's just too much noise here, and I need to feel fine. Don't smoke, young one. Just go outside anyway. All right, I'm guitar teching for myself in this moment. I'm going to switch over to the piano in a second, but I gotta let her get settled, you know what I'm saying? Bringing my water this time. See, we learn as we go. All right. So, tough few years. We had a tough time in Los Angeles. You all have had, oh my gosh, the day I played here last year. We were driving in. I was here with the lovely Paula Fong, and we were driving in together, and there was like a huge smoke cloud. And we were driving towards it, which is never a good thing. Thankfully, it wasn't right here in town, but it's just a thing we have to navigate. And of course, there were two pretty big ones at the same time in Los Angeles last year, and I don't know anyone who doesn't have multiple friends who lost homes at that time in both areas. And one of my friends who lost her home just had to leave town. She just needed to leave town then to process and to try to work through some stuff. And there was something that she said after she left and sent a voice, a video message, and just said I know I'm gone now, but I know I'll come back. I keep coming back to California. So she's broken my heart more than a time or two. And I was like, but I think that, that's part of the way of things when you love a place or a person, when life is happening and it breaks your heart, but doesn't mean that's not where you belong. Doesn't mean that you don't love it. So I wrote this as a love letter to all. I wrote it as a love letter to Angelinos, but not specifically. I wrote it as a love letter to Californians, people who dream and work in art and creation and want to create a better space, even though it's so there's so much not knowing. There's so much uncertainty in the life of an artist, of a creator, of a person who is trying to make change in the world. So this is a love letter to you. All right. I want to just say that I wrote an intro to record the song that I hadn't written, and I recorded it, and I haven't played it since. But we're going to pretend it was perfect. Oh, I keep coming back to California, though she's broken my heart more than a time or two. Oh, I keep coming back to California for the healing in my lungs, standing right where I belong, in the hopeful heart of California. Whispering our dreams into the air, silence the worry, silence the fear. We keep working even though we're scared, silence the hurry, silently prepare. Oh, I keep coming back to California, though she's broken my heart more than a time or two. Oh, I keep coming back to California for the healing in my lungs, standing right where I belong, in the hopeful heart of California. Oh, I'm waiting here for the morning to begin, and I'm looking out for a sign of what's within, and I'm hopeful once again for the shedding of my skin, and the silence in the promise of beginning again. Oh, I keep coming back to California, though she's broken my heart more than a time or two. Oh, I keep coming back to California for the healing in my lungs, standing right where I belong, in the hopeful heart of California. Thank you. I'm discovering that I have themes when I write. I've written, it's been long enough with enough material that I can look at it and say, oh, okay, California inspires me. Beginning Again inspires me. The Morning Light inspires me. I have a song called Morning Lights, and then I have a new song that I didn't play that's about the morning light, and then that one about drifting through dreams. I'm like, okay, I see. I have some things about the morning. This next song is I wrote this song the day that the big ugly bill passed. And yeah, when I sat down to rehearse before this tour, I was like, what is the opening line? And when I realized, it made me laugh because it's so specific. So you'll hear it. This is how I felt about it, and this is how I currently feel about it. And we're in this together, and we just have to keep fighting and being loud, because what they want is for us to be quiet. I am filled with violent rage and anger I cannot contain, and oceans of desperate shame for all we've become. You have led with all of your lies and hatred you cannot disguise, and those who keep quiet comply, so you think you have won. Can we rise up singing? Will we rise up again? Keep our eyes up and voices ringing, for there will be more of us fighting than you can withstand. Take our place at the back of the line, the one you so cruelly designed, and you think that we'll fall in blind with fear in our bones. But we're standing here side by side, the people you tried to divide, and shoulder to shoulder with pride, we face the unknown. Can we rise up singing? Will we rise up again? Keep our eyes up and voices ringing, for there will be more of us fighting than you can withstand. 'Cause this is our land and these are our neighbors, and we understand. Together we thrive. So come shake my hand, lay down your labors. Our joy can't be banned. Together we rise. Will we rise up singing? Can we rise up again? Keep our eyes up, voices ringing, for there will be more of us fighting than you can withstand. For there will be more of us fighting than you can withstand. For there is still more of us, 'cause this is our land.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good job, girl.
Thank you. Oh, I get so emotional and then I bang around where I don't belong on the keyboard. Oh. All right. Thank you, Justin. It's Justin, right? Please take care of wonderful Justin at the bar. Thank you, Becca on sound. Thank you so much. We're gonna lift it up a few. Normally, on like an evening with night, we do like a little intermission, but just go get your drinks when you need to, because it's hot, and we're not gonna like leave and come back. We're just gonna do our hang, and then we're gonna go. Okay, so where I live in Los Angeles, it's kind of central. Who's familiar with the town? Okay, great couple. I'm in the Los Feliz area. And in one direction, if I look out the window, I can see the mountains. And during the winter, they're snow-capped, right? And I can't see the ocean from where I live, but I know it's closer than those mountains that it looks so close. And this was during the pandemic that I wrote this song. And just the desire to get out and go to the mountain and go to the sea. And hey, run away, will you run away with me? Will you take me to the top, to the top, to the top of the mountain so that we can find the sea? Will you take me down the hill, down the hill, down the hill, through the meadows and the marshes in between? Will you take me to the top, to the top, to the top, so that we can find the sea? Way over there, are the mountains with the snow. It's the beauty of a place, of a place, of a place, but it's chilly and I do not want to go. I've been eating of the sun in my head, and the feeling of the salt air in the breeze. Will you take me to the top, to the top, to the top, so that we can find the sea? Take me to the sea. Take me to the sea. Take me to the sea. And there we'll make our promises to you and me. Hey, run away, will you run away with me? Okay, this is a love song wherein there is not much else complicated about it, which is rare, I feel. It's like not yet complicated, It's like, hey, I like you, and I'd like to spend more time with you. And that's pretty much it before it gets complicated. This isn't quite my last song, but I like all of you, and I'd love to spend more time with you, and I appreciate you being here, those of you who have returned, and those of you who I'll get to see next time, too, so thank you. for all my days. I wanna learn your lines of skin until we both are old and gray. And I don't care if I'm a fool for talking this way, 'cause there is no one who could love you, baby, love you like I love you, wanna love you every day. I could listen to you dream with all my time. I don't mind when you scream and when you whisper in good night. And I don't care if it's a mess, as long as it's mine. 'Cause there's no one who could love you, baby, love you like I love you, wanna love you all the time. All the time, all the time, all the time. All the time, all the time, all the time. All the time, all the time, as long as you say that you're mine. There is nothing for me but to love you, baby, love you all the time. Baby, put your eyes on me, nice and slow. Now, baby, tell me what you see. Don't you tell me you don't know, 'cause I remember every time you pull me in close. 'Cause there is no one who could love you, baby, love you like I love you, wanna love you, don't you know? All the time, all the time, all the time. All the time, all the time, all the time. All the time, all the time, as long as you say that you're mine. There is nothing for me but to love you, baby, love you all the time. Listen to you sing for all my days. I wanna learn your lines of skin until we both are old and gray. And I don't care if I'm a fool for talking this way, 'cause there is no one who could love you, baby, love you like I love you, wanna love you every day. All the time, all the time, all the time. All the time, all the time, all the time. All the time, all the time, as long as you say that you're mine. There is nothing for me but to love you, baby, love you all the time. Thank you so much. It's a fun one. It's also been out of rotation for a while. I don't know why. Bringing it back. That's on the California record, which I do have on vinyl, as well as CD. That was like the problem child of the record. We did the whole record live in one room to an Ampex 8-track tape machine with the intention that it would then go to vinyl, which is what we did. But that one song, for whatever reason, came out. It wasn't right, you know? It wasn't right, and we had to do it again at a later date, and that still wasn't right, and it was weird, and it was like the one that I was like, oh, that one will be easy. Again, I learned all of my life lessons via music. Just when you think it'll be easy, you have to take a harder look. How are you feeling out there? You feeling okay? Warm. Really, really good, really warm. Okay, great. Do we do like, I want to throw it to you because you're in the sauna here, and that's an interesting place to be. Do we do a thoughtful one, then a couple to round us out? Okay, great. Speaking, I told you about the morning lights thing, so I feel like I have to play you the song. I feel that I and we as humans often get caught up in the worry that we will repeat the mistakes we've made in the past. That somehow we'll end up right back where we are right now. And I think that's actually not possible to end up exactly where you are, even if it feels that way. And so I find sometimes that'll keep me from making choices when I need to, because I'm afraid of making the same mistake. And that I have to find little things. See, there's another theme, the little things in life that get you through. This time, not the cigarettes or the coffee, but the way that the light looks in the morning when it's rising, and you have a little bit of quiet time to yourself, and letting that kind of guide you forward. To a huge sip of water. History books assume all of the roads lead back to you, and everything that's true, and everything new is actually used. I hide in this room, 'cause I don't know what else I should do to keep from turning to everything I already knew. Then morning lights my way. The morning lights my way. The morning lights my way. How do I begin trusting myself, trusting the wind to not blow back again, the same as before, mistakes I've lived in. Then morning lights my way. we get loving or political? Loving. Okay. As you know, every year when we get to the fall, the autumn, it's like, how'd that happen? It happens very fast, and it's always shocking, even though it happens every year. And we say the same things, which is like, how'd that happen? It's very shocking. This is about watching the years go by together. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to do 1.5 songs. The half song I'm going to do first. It's a real song, but it's a shorty, and it does require a little audience participation, but it's only claps, so don't worry. That's the exact melody it was going to be as well. I played a show last year with my trio, and we were on stage, and there was a car, like the stage was up against, let's say, that wall with the road right outside, and there's a car, just like an alarm happening a lot, and all of a sudden my bass player Ed was like, "That's my car," and he fumbled through his pockets and found his keys, and he turned it off from the stage. We were like, okay, that's new. I love that. Okay, all right. Here we go. I'm gonna set a tempo for you. I'm gonna get some claps. Sometimes I get so down, and other times I look around, and I know the world is a wonderful place. Right now I hang my head and I just don't want to get out of my bed, 'cause I know the world is a wonderful place. It's just that every now and then I get knocked down again, and I don't even feel the wind blow. I just laying on the floor, can't reach my hand to the door. Don't know what it is that I'm looking for. Well, sometimes it gets so hot that I can't recognize all the good that I got. But I know the world is a wonderful place. Right now it's beating down. I gotta shield my eyes, can't even look around. But I know the world is a wonderful place. It's just that every now and then I get knocked down again, and I don't even feel the wind blow. I just laying on the floor, can't reach my hand to the door. Don't know what it is that I'm looking for. Well, sometimes I get so sad that I can't decipher all the good from the bad. But I know the world is a wonderful place. That all just fades away when I lift up my eyes and I look at the day. 'Cause I know the world is a wonderful place. Thank you so much. That's the thing about life and the world, is that no matter what's going on, it's still epically beautiful. And you are epically beautiful, and thank you for being a part of that for me. This is my last song. My name is Mary Scholz. Thank you so much for being here. I did write this song during that time that we're tired of talking about. That kind of feels like 5,000 times ago. It was so weird not to be in spaces like this with people like yourself, sharing energy and stories. And so I just wanted to find a way, literally and figuratively, to hug everyone. So I wrote this song. My reminder to you that no matter what is going on in the world, no matter how hard things seem or how foggy they are, that there's always magic in every day simply because you exist in it. And please don't ever forget that, okay? Hello, darling. I see the times are hard. It's been a long, long life, and you're just getting started. There are many miles to run, and always more bills to pay. But I hope you understand you are the magic in the day. Are you searching, or are you standing still? Live with no regrets, or trying to rebuild? There are many miles to run, and always more things to say. But I hope you understand you are the magic in the day. After all this heartbreak, we'll have an open every morning. Ooh, try to see the sunrise while it's lighting up your story. There are many miles to run, and always more bills to pay. But I hope you understand you are the magic in the day. We've been given only so much time, a push and pull between dragging out and flying. There are months without the sun, but no fruit without the rain. And I hope you understand you are the beauty that remains. After all this heartbreak, we'll have an Elden every morning. Ooh, try to see the sunrise while it's lighting up Thank you so much, everybody. Have a beautiful evening.